Hello there. I'm Mike Daniels, and we are back on Minecraft. It's been a while. For two things, it's been a while since we've played Minecraft, and it's been a while since I've uploaded a video that wasn't wrestling related, although I think my last video was actually a Spider-Man video. And if you give me just a second here, the music's really loud in my ear, so I'm going to turn it down. Which is really kind of surprising, because it was already like way down, but we're going to turn it down more, because it's really loud in my ear. Alright, cool. So, oh, fun times. So, I can't quite remember, because it's been a minute, if I've done an episode since I streamed finishing a lot of the stuff. But as you can see, I kind of went crazy with the bamboo, which is really nice, actually, because I'm going to need a lot of this bamboo later for various things, mainly scaffolding, which that is an alternative source for torches. But you're probably seeing these path blocks here. I actually kind of did a bit of planning for a pathway to connect this house to the fisherman's house, which is, well, shop/house, I guess, which is going to be over here. So we're going to go over there, and I'm going to show it to you real quick, and then we're going to talk about today's episode. But see, I actually planned this path, there it is, to go kind of down through here, down this hill, and then over to, I think there's a bridge over here. I remember building a bridge. I think I did it on stream, though. I don't think I actually did it on my oh no, I didn't build the bridge yet. Could have swore I built the bridge. Well, because I didn't. I was doing that too, but and then it kind of wraps around here and then goes to the fisherman's house, which I completed, ish. So just in case I didn't actually talk about this last episode, or I did it, I don't remember. I did a little bit of work on stream to this place. I think I finished it on stream, actually, if I recall correctly, which is at twitch.com/MalachiGenesis. MalakiGenesys. Anyway, so yeah, we finished the fisherman's house /shop, which it's not completely done, and what I mean by that is there's still a little bit more detailing I want to do as far as like the interior goes, but we did do most of the interior. Like, I want to put like a bunch of different like, what's the word I'm looking for, signs, or not signs, item frames up here that have each of the different kind of fish, kind of like, hey, it's kind of fish he's selling, sort of deal. And then do just a few things out here. And the only thing I don't like about this house, and I'm going to just throw it out there because I know people are probably going to be thinking it, is it's a giant rectangle. I didn't plan this well. Like, I was really excited to build an AFK fish farm right here, and this didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. So we didn't get what we wanted entirely at all, actually. It ended up just kind of being another build for this town, and it ended up being so far away from the house that I was like, screw it. I'll just like kind of just make this a house, like just an aesthetic build, and then we'll work with the AFK fish farm later. But in this episode, one thing we're going to do is we're going to do a mining session, probably an hour, maybe longer mining session, because I need materials for specifically for this path, because I know what I want to build this path out of. I want to build it out of cobblestone, like cobblestone, stone, and like cobblestone steps, which I believe are a thing. I actually don't remember entirely if they're a thing or not, but I'm pretty sure they're a thing. And so I kind of want to build this whole path out of that. And I actually want to get this path built. Sorry about that, guys. It's the joys of having kids. They have toys that make noise, and you hate them, but you can't get rid of them because the kids like them. And holy crap, there's a cow. I actually was in the process of sitting down whenever I started my thing back up. There's actually quite a few cows here. I totally lost my train of thought, but yeah, I want to get the path built here so that I can kind of gauge like the first main path through the city, because like I said, I want to build the main path out of stone, cobblestone, you know, like a main road, and then like all like what would be like the side roads would be built out of like dirt and coarse dirt and path blocks and so with that being said, we need to do a mining session, because I'm almost positive if we go back over here and look at my stores for what we have over here, like as far as like cobblestone and what have you in our storage room up here, I'm pretty sure we don't have the resources to actually build the entirety of this. Yeah, not even close. I'm probably gonna need all these to be stacks of cobblestone and all these to be stacks of stone, which is gonna take cooking anyway. So yeah. It's we aren't ready to build this path yet. So I'm going to do 1 hour mining session. I'm going to do it on camera. I'm going to speed it up like I always do. We'll have a little bit of a talky talk while I'm down there. Again, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be down there because I want to try to fill I want to try and fill at least most of that chest up with cobblestone and stone. So you'll probably see me run out here a few times during the mining session. And again, I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know how long this episode's going to be. I'm going to kind of play it by ear because I really want to get this path done tonight. If I had to split this into 2 episodes, I will, but I'd really rather not split it into like 1 episode where it's just me talking and then a mining session, and then so yeah. At least want to start the road in this particular episode, and then we'll figure out from there where we're gonna go. It's actually a lot earlier than it normally is when I'm recording. My wife and son went to bed early tonight, so and that's something we'll probably talk about in the mining session as well, as why I've been gone and yada yada yada. So, all right, guys, we're gonna get started on that mining session, and I will see you when I get back. All right, guys. So things could not have gone worse. We got a lot of cool stuff, and we lost all of it, including all the stuff we originally went down with. So we didn't really get a whole lot out of that mining session, so I'm not even going to show it. The real old English is hard. The only real benefit we got out of that whole situation was a little bit of coal and a little bit of cobblestone. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say. It was horrible. It was a horrible experience. We lost horse armor, name tags I found down there. We lost a bunch of redstone dust, a bunch of other major materials, all of my armor, all of my pickaxes, all of my weapons, my torches, my pail. We lost everything, essentially. The only thing we did not lose was my map, because I was smart enough to actually, leave that here. So we still have the map, at least, so, I mean, it's not a complete loss. At least I didn't lose my map. So I think what I'm going to do, as much as I didn't really want to do this, but it's going to be a thing that's going to have to happen, I think I'm going to have to basically, we need food now too, because we lost all of our food in that whole thing too. Fantastic. We're just going to pretty much just start building the path with what we have, which isn't going to get us very far. I know this, you know this, but, whatever. It is what it is, I guess, at this point. I'd really rather not be down there in the tunnels for another forever and a day like I was, because I was down there for probably a good hour and a half. I mean, it was a while. And, like I said, we lost pretty much everything. Oh, we got 39 iron. Woohoo. We managed to save 39 iron. Alright guys, I'm back. So a thing happened where a buddy just called me, or didn't call me. He invited me on party chat, which I'm not sure if you'll see that on the video or not, but we were talking in party for a while, just about stuff in general, and because I was on the party chat for a while, I was able to get some stuff together. So, basically, let me see here. We have quite a lot more stone to work with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something like grab all these, and then we'll do that. We'll do that. And now one of the main things I want to do, if my cats will stop acting like complete crazy animals for 5 minutes, oops, is... I wonder if that's like the height limit for bamboo, or if it'll just keep growing and growing and growing until I finally cut it down. I'm kind of curious now, but oh hey, we have 5 more pieces of iron in here. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and drop. Yeah, so basically while I was on the phone with my buddy, I decided I was just going to dig cobble for the entire time almost we were on the phone, so that's what I did. And that's how I ended up getting so much cobble. So I don't think I'm going to need quite that much stone, so I'm only going to cook maybe 2 stacks. I think that'll be good. I am definitely going to need probably 1 or 2 more shovels, though. So let's grab, like... Let's go with 3 shovels just to be safe. I don't think I have any sticks down here either. Because I'm a professional YouTuber. Alright, so I think the first thing I want to do is actually dig out what I think is going to be the path. I have a pretty big plan for this path, as far as what I want to do to make it happen. So I'm probably going to end up with a lot of dirt when I'm done, because I'm going to dig a lot of this out. So let me kind of give you guys kind of a general idea of what this path's going to look like when it's done. Because I'm not going to build the entire path on camera, because that would just be ridiculous. But we're going to build some of it together on camera. So I had a change of heart, if you can't tell by looking. I pretty much the entire path I laid, I kind of just got rid of. This right here is probably going to require some covering up and terraforming. It's not going to look right otherwise, and I may turn some of that into stone blocks, or cobblestone blocks. But right now, this is just more or less me laying out the path. Like, this isn't going to be the final path, because like I said, I have an idea of what I want to do for the path. And we're going to get back to work on it here now. But I think, like, what I want to do here is I kind of want to go with kind of what I mentioned before, and I want to kind of make, like, the side roads kind of meet up with the main stone road. So let's kind of just do kind of like a basic 3x3 like plan here for what I want this to kind of end up having. Let me kind of wait for that to become grass before I can do anything with it. And then I've just been kind of throwing my excess dirt in this creeper hole right here to kind of fill it back in, since the creeper blew up here and kind of ruined this little section. I've been kind of gradually filling it back in and making it look decent again. 2 more should do it. But so this is actually where some of that oak is going to come in handy, and some of that coarse dirt. Well, the coarse dirt I haven't actually built yet, but so I think what I want to do, as I run desperately trying to pick up all this extra stuff I don't want to lose, I think what I want to do is I want to turn this into a little bit more of a what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit less just boring path, because this is this is a path, but it's kind of boring. And I think I'm going to kind of use my plan for this path and kind of turn it into something over here. But I think what I want to do is I want to use, I don't actually know, let me make it a blank here. Like, I don't know, like, side by side how that was going to, actually that looks pretty okay. So kind of what I want to do is I want to kind of just randomly throughout this little thing is pop out some, and then pop out some random dirt blocks and just throw in, oops, that's not what I wanted, and then just throw in some oak slabs like that. I mean, there are some places where it's going to be kind of hard for me to actually, like, hide the fact that it's oak slabs. Because, like, for elevation changes like this, it's not realistic for me to use anything really but the oak slabs. Like, that's just kind of how things are going to have to be. Because I can't do, like, a half slab of dirt or a half slab of path block, which is something I kind of hope they somehow utilize eventually someday. I mean, that would be really cool to have. Just, like, yeah. like half slab path blocks and things like that. So, yeah. I think this would look pretty good. Of course, I'm going to need, for what I want to do, I'm going to need all that carved out. So let me go get some gravel and make some coarse dirt. Obviously, I don't need too much of it right now. I believe it was in this section. I need some gravel first, though. Coarse dirt. That should be good. Oops. I am messing everything up here. Alright. Coarse dirt. And then we'll just kind of throw some coarse dirt in some random places. Like, we'll throw, like, maybe one there, one here, like, maybe, like, one, like, right here. And that will just kind of give it, like, this kind of, like, worn, like, walked on kind of look that I think would look pretty cool. I do kind of want to, cool, let's do that. That way you can kind of goes along. And then the other thing I want to do is along these sections. Where all that dirt I just picked up goes? Right here. Okay. I actually wanted to put that. I don't know. I'll figure that out in a minute. But along here, which is the other kind of what I think is going to look kind of cool about this. And I mean, it might end up not looking cool at all. I could change my mind about it completely, but one thing I kind of like about my idea here because it's something kind of unique that I don't think I've really ever done. Oh, crap. Screw it, we'll just put a coarse dirt block there. It's fine. Well, first of all, let's go sleep before we do anything else, because I really don't feel like dying for the 12th time tonight. So we're gonna go sleep. And this is something, like, I'm sure people have done this before. Like, I'm sure what I'm about to do isn't, like, a groundbreaking new, like, path idea. I'm sure it's been done. I've never seen anyone do it, at least not that I remember. But it's something I've never done. And I think we're really just gonna kind of be able to do it right here for right now. So, do I have the... I do. Alright. Drop that there. Let's make some more. Let's do some oak stairs. And let's do something like... And this is kind of what I was afraid of. For these elevation changes, I don't know how I would do that. Because of that issue. So let me try something like... No, I don't like that either. I have an idea. Maybe I am overthinking this. Maybe if I drop it like that. It won't look quite so weird. What if I flip this one this way? No. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I like that or not. Like, it definitely looks better than it did. I don't know. Like, those elevation changes are going to be a pain for that reason. Actually, you know what? I think I know what I can use those for. I'm thinking eventually, once I actually have the materials to actually turn these into, like lanterns, I could use that for, like, the spot where I hang the lantern, if that makes sense. Yeah. I definitely think that's how that's going to end up working. So, I need to spin this one like that, so it matches the other side. Yeah. Alright, well, let's turn the rest of these into... There we go. And then we're just going to kind of keep doing this around to there. And the same thing on this side. Do something like that. And this is where the cobblestone stairs are going to come in too, because it's going to be very similar to what I just did here. Just we're going to do something like that to kind of go. But that would be like that other situation there, so this would be more like that would be a stone brick. And then that would actually need to turn like that. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, no. Like... Why does it look so much different over here than it does over here? Dang it, that's not what I want. I think it's because of this part right here. So I think what I'm going to end up doing, actually, is kind of going with it. Like for like these walkways, just kind of like letting this happen. You know what I mean? Like, just kind of, like, it's going to be weird, and it's probably going to be a trial and error period for this particular, like, way of doing it, because it's... Because it's just going to look strange until, like, I figure out how I'm going to make it look right. But I definitely think that's how it's going to be for like these elevation changes, because it kind of acts like a natural railing. The only thing is you can actually, like, on some of these you can actually walk over it. So like, what if I did like, it might look too high if I did it this way though. Like if I went and had this one match up with that one, and then did like that. Yeah, it doesn't look like a proper elevation change. Like, it looked better the other way. So, I think that... I don't know, but then again, like, it still looks weird that way, too. So what if I did something like... that? It would look weird from this side, though. Like, 100%. Like, I think I might just do it like this. Like, as weird as it does look to me. Like, I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it looking like that. Just because... Like... So, anyway, before I get distracted with trying to figure that out, like, I kind of want to do something similar to what I did over here with the stone, too. So, like, in just random spots, we'll just kind of, like, knock out some... random slabs or whatever. And then just kind of, like, replace them with... stone slabs, so that like it kind of breaks up the monotony of I don't know if I want to do it right there though. Oops. Like I don't know if I want them like right next to each other like that. Like let's put this one over here instead. It just kind of gives it a little bit of texture variation, which I've said in the past that I'm not a huge fan of using like what I think are like completely crazy different textures. But I think in this instance it works fine. Because it just looks like, you know, like the stone has just been worn down from being walked on so much over the years that it's kind of flattened out, which I think is fine. Like, you know, it's cool. It's cool. We'll just kind of... yeah, we'll just do something like that. And then this is obviously where the path stops for right now. And we'll just kind of fill these all in with that. And there. And yeah, you can kind of see like what I'm going for. But... yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing with this cobblestone path. Like, this is going to be the main path that runs through the town. And I'm not putting the stairs here because, like I said, eventually this is probably going to go wrap over there somewhere. Because this town's going to be pretty massive. I have some pretty big plans for this town. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully I can figure this out, because it's gonna weird me out until I fix it, like have it looking the way I think it should. And actually that I don't hate that. I'm probably like way overthinking this. Like I'm probably trying to make it look better than it's just going to look. Like, I just don't think it's going to look that, like, as good as I want it to, no matter what I do. Because I had a totally different image in my head of what I wanted this to look like. And I just don't think that's going to be realistic. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do some more work on this in between episodes, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a good one.